Personal brand. Today, the way the world is going, everyone needs to have a personal brand.
Absolutely.
Correct? Now, for somebody who's working professional watching this,
Yeah.
what would be your
So
advice to them?
I've done a lot of programs for IMA, Indian Medical Association, ICSI, Chartered Accountants, architects. In fact, I did a program for doctors in Shimoga a month and a half ago called Docpreneurs. Every doctor is today an entrepreneur because the kind of investment that goes in,
Correct.
okay, they have to have an ROI, etc. So when we say personal brand, a lot of people get taken aback, and I don't want to do all of this marketing because I'm a professional. Why should I be seen as marketing myself? It's not about that. It's about achieving your true potential. So a brand is by default going to have the simplest definition of a brand is equal to perception.
Correct.
What I think of you is your brand in my mind. Right? Now there are only two ways. I'm going to think something of you. If I know you, if I don't know you, you're dead already. Extinct, dinosaur. All right. So if you are a doctor, chartered accountant, whatever kind of a professional you are, if you want to help people, if you want to build a practice, you have to be known, because only then a person will come to you. And yes, it happens so it will happen through word of mouth. It'll take 50 years for that to happen. When you're completely grayed and bald, you'll become a very well-known architect of town.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait that long? And it might happen, it might not happen.
Correct.
So you're, in any case, there's going to be a perception and there's going to be narrative. Your only option is let the narrative happen organically, which may happen in not the way that you wanted. It can be wrong, it can be negative, etc. Or take charge of the narrative. All right. The moment you take charge, you don't need to. So people tell me I'm a doctor, I can't advertise. I've never asked you to advertise. Correct. I can't market. I'm not asking you to market. But can your competence not be on a public platform where people think, yeah, this guy is good? Yeah. That's the starting point. Understanding what do I want to be known for and known as. So known bhi aa gaya usme. First you have got to be known.
Correct.
So your surface area is increasing. The moment I say known, your surface area immediately increases. From people who don't know you to who know you, chances of coming to you are higher. Number one. Known say, then we come to known for. That defines your specific niche. What would you want to be known for? So these two things defined lead you to the third thing. Who would want to come to you? Your target audience, potential customer, etc. These things being in place, then you build an authority. Constantly harping on that one message in different ways. You called me here. We didn't know each other. You're sitting in Chennai. I'm sitting in Nagpur. We had no clue we existed, right? Because something happened on Instagram. You got to first know me, then knew me that I'm doing something in marketing and branding. And then you found, okay, yeah, maybe decent. Yeah. So why can't we have a conversation, right? So this is the arc that it follows. And you have to ensure you're doing everything to reinforce this arc. That I don't go in tomorrow do a story on wildlife.
Correct.
I am clueless. But if it involves marketing wildlife tourism, yes, I'm interested.
Correct.
Right? So you have got to know what is it that you specifically want to be known for, and then put every signal out there in the marketplace pointing towards that direction. That if you want to talk to, if you want to know something about branding, talk to that guy once at least. Okay, there may be many others, but yes, he also deserves a call. That happens.
So that's why a personal brand is, you need to be known, then known for, then who should know you, correct? So because you're today in today's market, best known will any day beat best.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. Correct? You might be the best, but
my last slide in my personal branding deck is that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because best known any day will beat best, right? So irrespective of doctor, whatever professional you are, even a working professional, right?
Even an employee.
In
an organization, if he doesn't have a personal brand, he's lost in the crowd. Okay. Yeah. But if I'm known in an organization for being a troubleshooter in this area, people keep coming back to me and I become important in the organization, I rise in the organization, other organizations want to pull me away. So my market value goes up. I'm still achieving my full potential and delivering loyally. I'm not saying that, you have to. So this is not about manipulation. This is not about a false narrative. Nothing about that. Yeah. Most often it is thought that way.
Yeah, which is a myth which needs to be broken, right? So what you're saying is, irrespective of who you are, even if an employee, you need to build a personal brand. Because that's how people get to know you.
Correct.
Right? That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And very nicely said, perception and narrative. Why don't you set the narrative?
You have to set the narrative.
So that's very, very, very key in today's market. Now for small and medium business owners, there's no other way they have to do it, right? Their brand has to be built. Yes. Now tell me that, whether a small, medium business owner has to build the brand on the business or on him. What is your suggestion?
So everything is contextual. One size never fits all.
Correct.
So if it's a product which is mass and you are not needed in the picture, build the product or brand. Okay. And what it does for you, etc. In today's founder economy, a lot of founders have to have a personal brand along with the product brand. So it depends on what market you are in, what kind of a product or a service you are offering. If it's a personalized service kind of a thing, then you have to be a part of the picture.
If it's a service business, you have to be the face of it, right?
But not every service. For example, Zomato, Dunzo, that's a different kind of a service.
Correct.
Okay, but then a founder brand helps you in different other ways, funding, raising funds from. So all that becomes a founder-led story in that case. So what I'm trying to arrive at is you need to understand your industry and decide the right mix of a personal brand and the product brand. In some industries, your personal brand should not overshadow your because anything coming the wrong way for the product, your personal brand will also get harmed.
Correct.
You have to be cautious of this fact.
So it's not one fit for all, depending on what's your product, what's your service, how big your brand is, depending on the market.
So I'm sorry to interrupt. A very good example comes to mind. Ola. Okay. Product brand. And Agarwal, so the war that he had with Kumar, camera. What camera is that?
I don't know the camera.
The stand-up guy. Kunal Kamra, right? Ola, Mr. Agarwal, and Kunal Kamra, right? Now he had a personal brand, and he had Ola as a brand for one is that cab service. The other was the two-wheelers that he launched.
Correct.
But he shouldn't have gone public with that Kunal Kamra thing. He should have let it pass by.
Yeah.
By doing that, he harmed his personal brand as well as the corporate brand. And the corporate brand got hurt far more.
Yeah.
Which in any case was in problems. Okay. So you should have actually.
That is the EVs which really.
Yes. So you should step back as a personal brand and let the Ola brand tackle those problems. And of course, look at solutions for that. Yeah. Because tomorrow he's going to launch something else. This baggage of now being so strongly associated and therefore carrying the negatives all over again, both the brands have been damaged in a very bad way.
Okay. So you need to be very careful.
Very cautious.
Depending on what's your product, what's your service, whether the product has to be the friend or the brand has to be the friend, or you have to be the friend, or what's the mix.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very critical.